Young men, you need to pay attention to this, guys. Women are not really pro-choice. That's cap. They're actually really, most of them are pro-life. And I'm talking about selfishly pro-life. Women can talk about doing all those marching about pro-abortion and whatnot. Guys, especially if you're a basketball player, forget the money. Obviously, if you have money, you can't be raw dogging these hoes. If you're physically that real deal, if you're over 6 feet something, whatever, she's going to keep your kid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you, do not believe that ish about, and I'm not saying that she even likes you. It's just, if she can benefit from, if she sees some kind of benefit of keeping your kid, she's going to turn pro-life real quick. I've done a YouTube video about this last year. I brought it up on my live stream. I'm going to put that link of that video in the description box, and I need you to watch it because I'm going to tell you all the telltale signs if you need to be careful out there, if you raw dogging hoes, which you're not supposed to be doing anyways. But like I said, I know men. I know how men are. If the woman is not going to force him to wear a condom, he's not going to follow suit. So I already know how that works. I already told you, I already went through the list of what to watch out for. First of all, whoever you are, even if you're the average man or not, if she's saying all of a sudden, oh, I'm on birth control and blah, 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 you can do whatever you want with me. You don't have to pull out blah, blah, blah. That's a lie. She's lying to you. And if you fall for that, which I have, which I'm guilty of, but if you fall for that, that's on you. She's lying. No matter who you are, she's lying. And you gotta. And I always tell, especially I be trying to tell the tall dudes, if you over a certain height, she's going to keep your kid, dog. Or I'll say if you have a nice face, or if you have kids already, and I know it's fucked up the way I'm kind of sounding black pill right now, but I gotta tell you guys the truth. This is the truth I'm telling you, right? If you have nice hair, I'm going through the list. I'm telling you, if you have a nice face, or if you already have kids already, and she thinks your kids look good in the public eye, right? I know it's fucked up. I'm putting that out there. I was gonna bring up an example, but I'm not gonna do that because people are gonna think I'm a creep. But it's clear what the situation. I could see it. Because I can see it. It's everything is too clear to me because humans are funny because because at the end of the day we're all animals, and I can see why people do the stuff that they do, and people get mad at me when when I say certain shit. So I'm not even gonna expand on that. But yes, or if she finds out, like, if you say, or if you have green eyes or something, if you are a black person and you have you're one of those rare black people with green eyes or blue eyes, she's keeping your kid, dog. Be careful. She's going to keep your kid. It's not even just about money. That's a given. If you have money, she's going to keep you. That's obvious. That's obvious. It'll be it's always on. You'll have a girlfriend, and you've been both of y'all been careful. Both of y'all been careful about, okay, we not where we are financially, where we want to be. Then all of a sudden, you get a raise out of nowhere, or you get that promotion out of nowhere, and now you're making double your salary or basically triple your salary. Then right on schedule, I'm pregnant. Right on schedule. It's always right when you got the lawyer, right when I'm pregnant. Right when you make the MBA, I'm pregnant. It's right on schedule. Right on schedule. So we already know with money. So now you take a young NBA ninja, for example, right? Homie, I don't care how much money you gave that girl for the abortion, Anthony. I don't care how much money you gave that girl. You need to really do a double check, a quadruple check on her to see if she did what you did. And at the end of the day, she's gonna put you on blast because that's all she can do. That's all she has to offer in life. That's literally all she has to offer. So let's see. Anthony Edwards is going viral for allegedly paying a woman $100,000 to get an abortion. And I guess the quote is from the text messages is, "Man, you can't force a kid in the world." And Anthony's a guy I like personally. Wire. Oh, so I guess they show the wired dollars amount. Ay. Being cool to you is just going to get an abortion by my. you see, hoes be talking about men. Like when I hear the term, when I first heard the term gaslighting and narcissist and stuff like this, I keep hearing it from hoes, but really it's them that are the narcissists, and number two, the number one gaslighters. What are you trying to say? You don't want a kid with me? What? They be setting motherfuckers up. If she's sending you questions like that, she's setting you up, and she gonna screenshot that shit, send it to the whole world. Okay. So, and just for context, she's in the blue, and Ant's in the black, right? And look at how much she's texting this bitch. Ay ay ay. She said, being cool to you is just going to get an abortion by myself and you not doing shit and going about your day. That's being cool to you. Obviously, you've been through this before just by your reaction. Oh, here we go. He said, I will send you money to help you out. She said, I didn't ask for it, but okay. You just don't want a baby. Is that why you're saying all of this? Because I've been cool. I don't want kids. Let's handle this like grown-ups. Okay. I'm not trying to force you to be a dad to a baby you don't want. I just don't like abortions. That doesn't make me. Nah. You see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I told you guys. I told you. All of a sudden, I don't like abortions. I don't like birth control. I don't like what it does to my body. Man, stop. Man, when I was in high school, damn near all them hoes was on birth control, dog. Stop it. Damn near all the white girls that I knew in high school, they was on birth control, bro. I'm talking about they put it out there. They're like, no, they not that style. Oh, I don't believe in birth control. It'd be a bitch on with BBL. Hold on, let me look at her page real quick. Let me look at her page before I preview her Instagram page. Let me look up her page. She blowing up. She popular now. Anthony Edwards. This is one of them plus size models, I can tell. Oh, I see the more even extended text message. But yeah, and guys, guys, you do know that Plan B and like birth control and stuff, it doesn't really work on fat bitches. You guys do know that, right? Like, guys, it's like the studies, they have the studies for this. It's literally girls over 150 pounds. They don't work. And we already know most of these girls out here is definitely way more than 150 pounds. Walking around with more than 150 pounds, bro. I'm looking at her as a model. I'm like, yeah, she's definitely. This is one of those plus size models or one of those girls with the. Oh no, she got a whole BBL done. She's a manufactured bitch. She a manufactured bitch. Hold up, man. 1.4 million followers. And she look lopsided, sloppy. Man. And you skeeted in the wrong thing, dog. Like that. That child gonna come out lopsided like her, dog. Man, you guys gotta be, it's easy for me to say. Because I'm not innocent myself, but yuck. Let me see. I didn't ask for it, but okay. You just don't want a baby. I'm not trying to force you to be a dad to a baby you don't want. I just don't like abortions. That doesn't make me wrong. If you really don't want to do this, then fine. I won't. Ay. Oh my God. The gaslighting. All of a sudden, they don't believe in abortions no more, huh? And like I said, what you guys got to understand is this. If you, the average man, knocked her up, you don't even have to ask her to get the abortion. She'll get the abortion immediately. When it's confirmed that you're the child of the father, you work at UPS or whatever, you work at FedEx, Amazon, and she find out she having your kid, right? She'll drive to the abortion clinic herself. Like I said, she gonna turn pro-choice real quick. And say if you were literally crying, because I've seen dudes like pleading to their girl, please, I don't want you to kill my kid. And they'll be like, they're literally just rolling their eyes. But like I said, if it's an NBA player, or it doesn't have to be an NBA player. If it's somebody that's literally, if it's a man that's telling her, I do not want you to have my kid, she'll have the kid out of spite. So, and I really hope she did go through with it, because clearly you're not having the kid in good faith. And then you're gonna call that man a deadbeat. It's crazy because they're gonna call that man a deadbeat, even though he literally said, "I don't want kids with you." But like I said, I guess it's never his choice, right? It's never his choice, right? But a woman can literally kill her kid at will and never be. She can literally drop the kid off to the fire station, to the orphanage, and they'll call her brave for making the right decision, but never call her a deadbeat mom. It's interesting. It's interesting. Like it's interesting though, because obviously he's willing to pay them, even give her hush money, basically, and $100K. Like I said, this is true. What this girl is saying right here, she says, "You sick in the membrane if a man tell you he don't want a kid with you and you still have the kid. I don't care. Do not at me." And I know what she's trying to say, but what she really means in her mind, because this is what she's thinking. She's thinking about the average man. If the average man is telling her, or somebody that try to give her that she thinks that she's settled for, if that man is saying, "I don't want you to have the kid," she'd be like, "Oh yeah, cool. I didn't want to have it anyways." She'll do that, right? Or if you're financially, but trust me, that same girl that made that comment, if a millionaire knocks her up, a billionaire knocks her up, she's not killing the kid. I'm sorry. I don't care what these hoes are saying on here. I don't care what these hoes are saying out here. If you're a millionaire, she's keeping your kid. He said she would have believed in an abortion if he was a broke ninja. These are facts. Yeah. She'd find a clinic herself. Facts. Or or basically, if she finds out, like, she'll think the dude's a baller at a club, right? And then she'll try to come back and, "Oh, I'm pregnant. It's yours." And then she finds out that guy was lying about his life. She gonna hit the clinic the next day, dog. She could be 4 months in. She's hitting the clinic. Hey, yo. They're saying, "Oh, I would have taken that money and delete his fetus." That's cap. Because if it was me, yes. Now, if it's Anthony Edwards, one of these celebrities, they're keeping the kid. Let me look at the comments to see if somebody calls her out. Because what's it? Cam Newton's baby mom, newest baby mother. What's her his girlfriend, Jasmine something? Because she was the same person that, "I don't want kids," and blah blah blah. And she said, he said all of y'all hoes would say that until you got $100 million ninja putting pressure on you. And she's right. These hoes is for sale out here, dog. Because you see, all these girls are saying that. Don't believe them. Don't believe them. Because like I said, you got some money, or let's say if she caught feelings for you, she's keeping that kid, dog. Just to prove, like, if she caught feelings for you on the sex game side of things, she's going to keep that kid just to prove the point. Just to prove a point to you. Just to prove a point. I've showed you. I showed you the video last year. I'm gonna put it in the description. Let me see if I can get the extended text, because I saw some extended text messages. Here we go. It shows my search right here. Perfect. Because it showed the extended. Okay, so, oh man, I hope I don't get a flag from IG. They showed the extended thing. "I still have an appointment on the 27th. Anthony Edwards. Oh, this is a side piece, so he already has a main girl. He said, "Hell no, I can't do this. Get an abortion." Yo, this comment thread, I hope you guys can see this. I don't know if you can see this from here. She said, let me read the comment thread right here. She said, "I still have an appointment on the 27th. And that's basically the first picture she sends him. "I'm pregnant." And yeah, she knows what she's doing. Man, he said, "Hell no, I can't do this." She said, "So now what?" What a great response. He said, "Get an abortion." She said, "Honestly, I had an abortion with my son around 2 years ago and I regret it." No. Here we go. Here's the sob story. So that didn't stop you then. When you mess with a front end Walmart worker that knocked you up, but he had good D game, and then you realize he was a Walmart front end worker, so you got an abortion. Oh man, he said, "Man, you can't force a kid in the world. You don't know what it is yet." That's not the point. I said I had an abortion 2 years ago and I regret it. Nah. Yo, they do y'all. Okay, y'all hoes got to change this playbook. This shit is funny, man. This playbook, y'all got to change it up, because I knew she was going to say that. "Well, I had an abortion when I was a teenager," or "I had an abortion when I was 15 and I regret." Of course you do. Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure you do. Y'all hoes be practicing child sacrifice like y'all the Mayans in 2023. And now you're talking about, "Oh, I regret it." Man, stop it. Oh, so they got a so they made the picture bigger for you guys. Good, good, good. He said, yeah, but I don't want a kid. He said, being cool to you is just to get. Oh, so I already showed you this. So this is the extended one. Hopefully for you viewers right here. This is the extended one. Okay, so the next, you don't care about no one but she goes, you don't care about nobody but you. This is ironic coming from her because you already know what it is. You're the side piece, but you're trying. Oh man. Man. He said, you got the money. What's the hold up? Because now you finna make a problem. Finna make what a problem exactly? I don't give a fuck. I've been nice this whole time. Yeah. These hoes, why do all these hoes say the same thing, don't they? I've been nice this whole time. I don't bother you. I don't cause no problems, nothing. Don't speak to me like that. I told you I would because you want me to. So that's that. You talking about a life, just be someone understand. You see, look, she's pro-life now. You see this? She said, you're talking about a life. Huh? You're not even, it doesn't even look like she's even 1 or 2 months in. Now you see? Now these were the same hoes that were talking about, oh, it's not a life. It's just a clump of cells. You see? You see? you see? Yo. Now she's all like, oh, you're talking about a life. Now she's pro-life. I told y'all. Y'all niggas need to be careful out here because they are conveniently, I always say this. You can't believe a woman if she says she's conservative, if she says she's liberal, if she says she's if she's a Christian, if she's a Muslim. I never for some reason I never buy it when women say stuff. Even when I was a kid, I never really believed it. I only believed it when they said certain liberal, like when they talk about socialism and stuff like that. That's when I actually believed them. I'm like, oh, they mean that. When it comes to this other stuff, they're convenient believers, meaning they're women are real life fluid. You know what I mean? When I say that, like, you know, when these people are talking about, oh, they're gender fluid, women are circumstantial fluid. I don't know the right term for that. Meaning they're like water. So whatever's convenient, whatever's going to gain them the most, that's what they're going to believe in, right? So you see how like the economy is kicking everybody in the ass, and now all of a sudden women want to be stay-at-home moms now, and now they're shaming men for not providing anymore. Even though like literally before the pandemic, they was bragging about their degrees, bragging about how they're making more than men now, bragging about how more women young women are owning more homes than men. But now as the economy's kicking out, now all of a sudden, oh, I want to be a stay-at-home mom, or World War III stuff. Oh, I'm back in the kitchen. I'm back in the kitchen. That's where I belong. You know what I'm saying? So you see the irony of a manufactured bitch talking about she pro-life now, because I bet you she was probably the same girl in the comment sections or talking about, oh, how she pro-choice and telling people to vote Democrat or die. And then now she a Republican. Now she got a millionaire ninja's baby. Now all of a sudden she pro-life. Oh man, let me read that text again. She said, you said, you talking about a life, just be somewhat understanding. I told you I'll be home soon. Oh, he said, okay, just make sure I get the video of the box with the right pills. What other pills would they be, Anthony? He said, just making sure. Now, I'll say this. You cannot call this man a deadbeat dad if you don't want to be a part of the kid's life, because he's telling you, he's telling you, I don't want no parts of this. Now, if you keep the kid, how in God's name can he be a deadbeat? But she's had an abortion already. She's had an abortion in the past, but she's not called a deadbeat mom. It's crazy. Okay, so I send you what you asked, and you're gonna. So I guess she sent the video or picture of her, of the pills, or of her taking the pills. So now, it's December 1st. It's only December 1st now. So I send you what you asked, and it's fuck me. He never even said anything back. See, now she's clingy now. She probably kept it. Anthony Edwards, I haven't read the rest of the text thread, but you might be fucked, my guy. You're beat. You're fucking beat, bro. She probably kept that kid, dog. You're beat, dog. Let me see. He says, so I send you what you asked, then it's F me. He said, you're going to ignore me now? Uh-oh. When you see that text from a lady, you're fucked. I'm just letting you, I got to make that sound bite from Jose Mourinho. When he found out Harry Kane was out for like 8-9 months on his ankle. He said, "Está fui." That's Portuguese for saying we're fucked. Anyways, he says, my attorney's going to handle it. She replies back, "You said we were handling it ourselves. Then when I do my part, you turn." You see, does I don't know if does Anthony Edwards have a girlfriend? I don't know. Let me see. Anthony Edwards girlfriend. Oh, you're beat, bro. You're beat. Wow. This is why this girl is coming out. So Anthony Edwards has a main girl. His main girl, Janine Robles, announced that she was pregnant. His main girl, the one that he lifts up in the air. And once she announced the pregnancy last week, now, surprise, surprise, this bitch want to expose a side piece, want to expose that he forced her to get an abortion. Wow. You can't make. I always tell you, the reason why I tell men it's probably not best that you cheat, in my opinion. Even though I don't shame. I'm not saying it's not a matter of shame when I'm talking about don't cheat. The reason why is because I don't care how slutty your side piece is. She's going to expose you. She's going to ruin your union, whatever you got working for you. She's going to destroy it because she's going to see you with your situation. She's going to see you with your situation, and she's gonna wanna. She can't handle that. She's not number one. She can't handle that you're not holding her up in the air like this. She can't handle it. They always do. This happened to Conor McGregor. Didn't like Conor McGregor's wife like announce the pregnancy, and then literally the next day, a jump off, literally a jump off, try to expose and say, "Oh, he raped me." Man, stop. They can never, like, it's the ultimate conundrum when you're dealing with hoes, because they all want to be hoes, but at the same time they just can't handle not being number one. they can't handle their role as you're the side piece. You're really not even supposed. You're supposed to be on birth control, or you're supposed to already know how your body, your cycle works. You're not even supposed to be. So if an accident happens, you should already know. Hey, Ninja, I got pregnant. I fucked up, but I need you to pay for this since you pregnant. All right, we'll move on and just move on. Like, they can't just move on. I could respect an extortion. Honestly, I could respect an extortion in terms of this. Like, look, you need to give me this money, or I will expose that you've been cheating. Because I'm not going to pay for my old abortion. You got the money, whatever. I can respect. I'm like, all right, fine. I fucked up. Here's $100K. You good? All right, cool. And then she signs an NDA. I won't expose this. I can respect that, because that's like a business deal. But this, like, these hoes, she literally belongs to the streets, but she can't handle. She sees Anthony Edwards and his girl, and she just sees, and they have the spotlight, and they're at the gala, right? And she's the girl's right on Anthony Edwards' arm. He's the superstar. She's attached to the superstar. There, all the lights are on them. You just see them with the situation. They can't handle it that they're not number one. Yo, so the first thing I Google, Anthony Edwards' girlfriend, and then the first thing I see is he does have a girlfriend. She announced last week on Instagram that she was pregnant. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, man, she said, "You said we were handling ourselves. Then when I do my part, you turn. Your attorney hasn't even responded. Just do what you said you would do." What do you mean? What do you mean, the money? He already sent the money. He's supposed to. Well, he hasn't responded to. Still no response, please. Oh, that's just the money. Oh, so you got what you was asking for, the money. Ay. Oh man, my attorney gonna handle it. I'm even a bigger fan of Anthony Edwards now. You know what I'm saying? He did not, like I said, he did nothing wrong. Y'all hoes cannot be marching about abortion and then you gonna make him the bad guy here. Nope. All these hoes that was marching on Washington about killing your own kid, you cannot be mad at them NBA players. It's like, look, here's the $100K. I fucked up. Kill it. I don't want nothing to do with it. You cannot be mad at these ninjas. But like I said, when you're dealing with women, when you're dealing with women, this is the stuff that you're going to have to deal with, especially if you have something to lose. She's she really should be arrested for releasing these messages. She's talking about, oh, I like she's a whole child, dog. She's a whole child, man. And yes, he should have used the condom. Yes, but at the same time, we're all adults here. We're all adults here. And if at the end of the day, you can literally tell the man, yo, you got to use a condom. If he refuses, he can get arrested for that. You literally marched to pass a law like that, but you let him go raw because you knew what you were trying to do. You was trying to trap the ninja, and it's clear you were trying to trap the ninja and keep him in your life or whatever. You thought if you followed orders, right, he would somehow lift you up to the number one spot because you caught feelings. And you was like, oh, I'm messing with the NBA players. I'm a high value woman and whatever nonsense you thought you was in your head. Nah, bitch, you are an expensive piece of toilet paper at best. Let's look at these comments. He said, why them ninjas don't use condoms, you rich, bruh. Yay. Well, 100K might not. 100K is nothing to a guy like Anthony Edwards in terms of that's a, because you got mistakes and you got fuck ups. Like Coach Greg Adams said, you got mistakes and fuck ups. Like mistakes you can fix, fuck ups you can't do. Now, if you can pay off a fuck up for 100K for a guy like Anthony Edwards, that's not too bad. You know, you could just write down that 100K. You was probably going to have to spend that 100K to a charity. So whatever charity that, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, he says he sent her 100 bands and she snitched. So it's clear to see, because when you're looking at the dates, you see, so now that we see the dates, right? We see December 6th. We see the wiring of the money, right? November 27th. This happened you know what I'm saying? You see the dates. This happened recently, right? But now what we see here, you look at the news. Jeannie Robles announced on Instagram that she's pregnant, and now after that, boom. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man, he got his main girl pregnant and his side chick pregnant around the same time. Tough. That's tough. Now that can happen, and this is another thing what men have to realize. That can happen to anybody. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, there's a difference between condom and no condom. And, you know, most men can't stand the difference. You know, so it's, you know, pleasure over responsibility on his end. So he had to pay for that. Now, really, you need to be paying these hoes up front for that shit. That really could solve a lot of your problems, right? Because that girl, she's an escort, really. But, you know, a lot of the NBA ninjas, they really think, you know, oh, because of my status, I'm fucking her for free. You're not. So really, you got to go the Leonardo DiCaprio route. Or I was going to mention another NBA player's name, but I'm not. But this NBA player, what he does, he make these hoes sign NDAs, and I'm pretty sure he has those bitches on the payroll and whatnot. I'm not going to mention the NBA player's name, but he do it the right way. He do it the right way to make sure and they don't mess with his family structure. I'm kind of snitching, but that's why I respect him a lot, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. He talk about she don't like having abortion. No damn well she has 10 plus dead babies on the rest. This bitch is a Mayan. Talking about facts. That pussy, yeah, he said that pussy haunted at this point. He said 5 more and she got enough for her own NBA team. She got her womb is a cemetery. Talking about I don't like abortions, man. This bitch need to stop it, man. Stop playing games, man. I hope I don't get flagged because I accidentally showed some ass cheeks. Oh man. Anyway, man. Anyway. This was a long one. I'm sorry. This was a long one. I'm sorry, guys.